it was Wright who was one of the people who made me conscious of the need to struggle. You understand what I mean? Even though later I come up and say, well, man, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Still, in the sense of him describing and analyze the whole existence of black people as an oppressed nation, that's priceless.
Richard Nathaniel Wright, the son of Nathan Wright and Ella Wright, was born September 4, 1908, in Roxy, Mississippi. At the age of 13, Wright entered the 5th grade, but was soon placed into the 6th grade. Wright loved to read and would read anything that he could get his hands on. At the age of 16, Wright writes his first short story, The Voodoo of Hell's Acre, which is published in the spring of 1924 in the Jackson Southern Register. In May 1925, Wright graduates valedictorian of his 9th grade. He begins high school, but soon drops out so he could earn money. In 1927, Wright moves with his Aunt Maggie to Chicago, where he found temporary employment with the Postal Service. He makes friends, both black and white, in the post office, writes readily, and attends meetings of black literary groups. Following the stock market crash, Wright loses his postal job, but began work in 1930 on a novel, Cesspool, that reflects his experience in the postal office. He became a member of the Communist Party and published poetry and short stories in such magazines as The Left Front, Anvil, and New Masses. Wright eventually joined the Federal Writers Project and in 1937 moved to New York City, where he was told he stood a better chance of getting published, and became the Harlem editor of the communist paper, The Daily Worker. The next year, Wright publishes Uncle Tom's Children, a collection of short stories set in the American Deep South. Each story concerns an aspect of the lives of black people in the post-slavery area, exploring their resistance to white people and oppression. The book was a turning point in Wright's career, leading him to win a Guggenheim Fellowship. In March 1940, Native Son is published, and the Book of the Month Club offers it a main selection. The book is a bestseller and is staged successfully as a play on Broadway by Orson Welles. In June, Wright marries Dina Rose Medman, a white dance teacher. Native Son brought Wright fame and freedom to Wright, and in 1945, Wright published Black Boy, which offered a moving account of his childhood and youth in the South. It depicts extreme poverty in his accounts of racial violence against blacks. The book greatly advanced Wright's reputation. Wright continued to write novels including The Outsider, The Long Dream, and White Man Listen. Wright had become so disillusioned with both the Communist Party and white America that he went off to Paris, where he fell ill. November 28, 1960, Wright dies. The cause of death is listed as a heart attack. On the 3rd of December, Wright is cremated along with a copy of Black Boy.